Yo, what up? What's going on? Give me one sec. Gotta finish setting up a couple little things. Okay, and gotta refresh these. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sure there's better ways to do some of this setup, but I found a way that works, and it's hard to stop doing it. All right. What's going on? So I kept testing that build yesterday, and I tweaked it a little bit, got it to feel a little better. The issue is you really have to make trade-offs between survivability and damage, and even all in on damage. You can absolutely get the Eldritch Blast knife chained going. It fully functions. The problem is it just doesn't quite kill anything nearly as fast as just running around with a hot slugger and popping everything in the head one time. And I did quite a few dig sites, which I felt like were good testing grounds for a build like that. A good bit of mobbing with a boss at the end. And if it weren't for the bleed that was on the build, it would have been a real struggle. But at the end of the day, it just really felt like a bleed build that was harder to manage. And I'll say I tested it with the Iron Maiden, and that was okay. But it just wasn't doing enough. I then tested with Grave Harvest. I took the points out of Grave Sustenance because with Grave Harvest you can pick up the orbs and refresh your action skill duration, and that felt a whole lot better. I could run around most of the battle with the action skill going. The problem is things weren't dying fast enough for me to be able to fully keep my action skill up. On my other build, the full bleed build, you can absolutely 100% keep your action skill going because everything dies so quickly. It just was tough, and then like once you have like a single enemy by themselves, you don't get the ricochets off of the orbs, or that I could tell. So it just was. It worked, and the other downside of that build I found, Eldritch Blast animation is just so slow. Like, to throw the Eldritch Blast out, then to throw a knife, then to pull your gun and shoot it, or whatever the combination of any of those. There was just too many animations and not enough enemies dying. So yeah, it had some good bones, and there might be something there still where you can get Vibe Check to work with the Technomancer. And it may not even be Vibe Check, honestly. Like, I mean, you could even maybe go Desecration and just go all in on hazards. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, you'd think it was not quite doing enough damage using Eldritch Blast itself. And I tweaked the build here. I'll pull up what I was rocking. Let's see. Vex. Okay. Nope. That button. So, I'm not sure if you'd be able to. Oh, you're not even looking. So, I'm trying to remember what I changed. in red tree from your basic build. Here, I guess I could just pull up yours. Some points out of red tree. Yeah, you have the overshield stuff. I took a few points out of that, the health regen with overshield, and moved them over. You had the movement speed and damage reduction. I moved them over. Oh, let's see. As far as green tree goes, where did I put the points? Oh, gun damage. Just pretty much exclusively. We just needed to be able to kill things better, and yeah, it just, like I said, there might have been an okay way to do it, but it just wasn't doing it all. So, like I said, there's probably some testing that can be done still, and some tweaking. I hit a point where I was like, all right, well, I got the best I could out of it at the time. And again, that's also acknowledging the fact that I don't have the specialization points to get the full spectrum arsenal, to get additional ordnance damage out of the, based on our gun damage increases. So yeah, it wasn't enough for what I could find. Like I said, still some testing to do, but I want to try a melee build with the Reapers, I think, and see how that looks. I ended up just incidentally world dropping a Skippy, which would fit real nicely into there, just since we're going to be stacking our melee damage anyways. But I'm going to start by checking Maurice real quick. I know what I have. There's nothing too good, but I might as well. Oh, I love this build. It feels so good. Did get... Oh. Excuse you? That's kind of awkward. Oh, just die. You know what? Fine. Where are you? But how's your day going? I don't know about about a complex route with only one damage type? An Atlas Underbarrel. Yeah, I think we're gonna pass on that. I'll tell you, I get more Atlas Underbarrels than anything in this game. Maybe it's a bias of my, whatever, but like, I'm remembering it because I don't want them typically. But all right. Oh. Hang on. Oh, hang on. There we go. Hmm. Okay, we can't go that way. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Come on, Vex. I know you can make this jump. I've made it a dozen times already. Thank you. Oh, that would have been a good shot to hit. Alright, now we can use it in peace. Elemental resistance, speedy, we can really zoom. Ordnance. After 15 seconds, that's just like an insane amount of health. I don't know if I want to start Helix is the problem. I'll just take the health burst. Okay. Let me take a look. Alright. Oh, that's right. I do have one in bonus kinetic damage with weapons for some reason. I think just because that extra kinetic damage means no matter what weapon we're using, we get kinetic, which means we can do shenanigans with that from the incarnate tree. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so you went out of the bleed, crit hit damage. Okay. I will say, I am a little miffed. Not miffed, just bummed. I was looking through all my previously put together builds, and I had a kill skill Vex build. Mostly green tree that was just using that Mortal Terror in the very center bottom tree. Chance to trigger kill skills when critically hitting enemies. So I had a full kill skill build, and then I looked, I just so happened to see Moxie just posted a kill skill build. I was like, God dang it, I was literally had it on my screen. I was like, maybe I could try this out today. I was like, well, okay. That was a kick in the pants. I was like, I literally not even 2 minutes before I saw he had posted it, I was like, I could do this today. So I was like, all right, well, next. But okay, yeah, we can definitely give this a try. So I think I want to check out the melee. I also started. I kind of just started my Rafa playthrough and got him a couple levels, just so I can grab a couple of the guns I had in my bank at level 32 and stuff like that. And I guess I can turn this. Using his Peacebreaker cannons and turning them into shotguns with the chance to ricochet and letting them deal ordnance damage as well. And holy cow, they shred stuff. Curse Blade doesn't work with the Curse Throwing Knife. Doesn't, right? Yeah, that's that is strange, actually, now that I think about it. It says her melee attacks apply Curse, and it is a melee override, which would also suggest that it is instead of. But it still deals melee damage, and it is using her melee. How does that not work? I mean, it'll be fine, I think. Just run up, punch him. I think the hardest part is going to be getting close enough to punch a boss without just getting nuked. Man, that sucks. Huh. Alright. Well. That's a shame. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I need... Oh, sweet. I do have the melee now benefits from increases to gun damage. I have just enough for that. I put a point. Oh, there you go. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'll say I'm speccing this heavy end of melee. I'm hoping that like horror specs can just one tap occasionally. I mean, ideally you run around and just dagger everybody in the face. But it depends on how much. I mean, I'm not specced into the specialization to get a whole lot of bonus melee, but ooh, you know, there's the thing on Amon that stacks up billions of damage triggered on melee attacks, but it only builds off of non-melee attack damage. So the question is am I adding non-melee damage to my melee attacks? We have the reverberations, which has melee damage dealt by Vexner minions have a chance to deal incendiary melee damage, which I'm going to guess is on top of. Yeah, damage dealt 150% of the initial damage dealt, but it's only 50% chance. Is there a way to... No. Okay. I'm not... I'll see bonus damage. I mean, there's, in our red tree, there's bonus kinetic damage with weapons while our action skill is active, but that's not gonna do the thing. Vex's minions gain bonus shock damage, but that doesn't help. And that's all the way at the bottom of red tree, so I'm like, I have to completely change how I spec. Bummer. I don't know, I could just try it. I don't know, I thought I was trying to increase ordnance damage for the recurring Vex build. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I wasn't able to do was, it's tough to spend. I have what? I mean, I've got 10k, 11k. I could have spent half of my iridium to reroll or to respec my specializations, but I didn't feel like I wanted to do that to get into the gadgeteer tree and get full spectrum arsenal to get that bonus. Because then there's also the Daredevil tree, which gives action skill damage benefits from gun damage. So like both of those, which funny enough are like I would have had to, even if I had respec though, I could have only gotten one of those and nowhere near the other. Like they happen to be on opposite sides, so it's kind of tough. Nice. Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of shenanigans you can come up with. But let me see. Let's take a look at. Let's see. Let me take a peek at. I was looking at heavyweight. The heavyweight armor. Melee depletes a segment for 100% melee damage. and 50% while empty. I don't know if that applies to the minions, but it will apply to the daggers. Although, the thing about this build is, like, I'm not spec'd into anything like overshield or... I have movement speed and I have the damage reduction from the red tree. And then... yeah, I really don't have any of the regenerate health or... I'll just have to see. Like I said, this is like all in, but I'll just have to see and see what we need to tweak. And if I could live on no shield. Because it's going to be broken constantly. But while I'm looking at it, let's just go farm that. That's Vile Prototype. Alright, let's just go farm that real quick. That's not far from me, if I recall. Yes, it is not. Hang on, one sec. Alright. Alright. I wish there was a face puncher in this game. That would go so insanely well with this. Are you in here? No. Wrong button. Wait, why are you sending me around? Did I go the wrong way? I went right where you told me to. Ah, I didn't. I lied. Hey, chill. I'm leaving you alone. I don't want to kill you. Oh, keep hitting the wrong button. I'm trying to like let y'all just do your thing while I go off and kill someone else. But y'all are gonna keep coming, huh? Well, there you go. That's what you get. Now you're dead. Alright. Keep pushing in that tree. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this the annoying way, huh? Dude, I was thinking the same thing. A deathless would be crazy. Because there are some, like, the lower their health stuff I've seen. And that would absolutely work. I've thought about that. I hope they add it. This is an annoying boss fight. You have to go into a different room entirely. Like there's a... Okay. Let's see. I'll just go all in on spread launchers. It's boring, but it's functional. Like, we're just getting up one item and moving on. Spread, spread, spread. Oh wait, hang on. Uh, 20, 20, 30. Okay. Hey, while you're in there, check the... I don't know if you saw the picture I posted. I think I just posted in the general chat. Oh, hang on, let me launch Discord. So, I was farming for that Shokunai, and I finally got one to drop. Yeah, okay, you saw that? I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And, yeah, okay, you posted the same spot. Cool. I went and cleared out my lost loot. I quit and came back in, and it was in the lost loot. So I got lucky. It doesn't... I had to go clear out what was already in there. And then knowing that the only loot that I left on the ground was the small pile that was under that the stairs, I was like, if it's gonna work, it'll work. If not, then it won't. But I knew I can kind of manipulate it into being, because I went and I picked up and sold everything else on the floor. I was like, alright. And it did. It did work, so I didn't have to try to farm a second, but holy cow, that was the hardest thing I had to farm ever. Alright, Eldritch Horror. So this is the Desecration with Geist Wave. I'm curious how Geist Wave is going to be, because it's only when you first activate your action skill. I mean, 15 seconds, all enemies affected by it take extra damage. That's nice. So you have I'm surprised you didn't go into blue tree to pick up status effect damage to go along with the hazards. Okay, Iron Maiden, gotcha, gotcha. Let's see. Okay, with the intent on being attuned to cryo, or at least having a cryo weapon you could switch to and back out of if you needed to, but okay. Or cryo and radiation. Okay. And this allows you to just spam grenades. Got it. So you just, I mean, with the way attunement works, you just, I mean, the best thing is a Malawan weapon that has both cryo and radiation, which in my opinion are the two, like, is the best pair of elements for a Malawan weapon. Because you have radiation for shields and cryo for armor, and they don't have the penalties against flesh that the other two do. So if you just have a cryo and a radiation weapon, you can just toggle it real quick, get the attunement for cryo, and while you have the attunement, kill an enemy. For the cooldown restoration. Now, are you, I'm guessing, grenade spam versus like throwing knives, like actual ordnance? I guess you can use heavy weapons if you wanted to. Yeah, it's interesting. I think I was messing around with this myself. And I went green tree and into blue tree down the left side to get prismatic ichor whenever Vexor minions apply a status effect. Apply another random status effect as well as keen suffering, giving status effect damage a chance to hit. And I didn't go down into the radiation side of it, but it is energy vampire because you have an elemental aura around you. And when you deal status effect damage to nearby enemies, you gain overshield. As well as I got some attunement duration in there, I guess, for that sake. Yeah, I mean, this is I had this on my list to test. I was dropping red, only 15 points, and going up and getting lifesteal for Teen Witch. Yeah, that's what I was using on my other, or is that what I'm using on my current one? I can't remember. That's what I'm using on my current one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I use that on my current one just for the sake of that's my survivability. I'm getting my survivability from that instead of the like chance to have minions become BAs, right? Which is okay, but oh shit, I'm tired. Which is okay, but yeah, I think yeah, that's definitely a one I want to mess around with. The issue is that I see with that is puddles inherently have an issue. Because A, you require ground enemies to walk over them and stay in them. And then B, you have no way to do anything against flying enemies outside of shooting them, right? Now, unless it... Yeah, I mean, it does say it's homing, which means it's easier to hit airborne enemies, which is nice. Sure, but the puddles it creates, like the actual status effect damage. I mean, I imagine it can affect its own status effect damage, but not. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to do some testing. But like I said, it's on my list of builds to try for sure. Just because, yeah, I think it could be fun if nothing else. Said she is a ton of fun. Stronger than anyone thought. I think everyone was just like, "Oh, she's pet builds and bleed." It's like, well, she's bleed and she has pets, but I think there's a lot of other things like the kill skill one. Again, I'm mad that I didn't get to that one sooner. Oh, we one-shot him? Yo, there we go, finally. Why hasn't it been doing that? I might still mess around with it. Because mine was a little different. I don't know off the top of my head. I looked very briefly to see what the difference might be, and I had a couple extra skills slightly different. Alright, there we go. Now we're one-shotting this fool. Yeah, what happened? I'm not familiar with Dantix. Come on, just drop me your shield. Like, is this legit beef, or is this they said something that you disagree with? And so you've now got your eyes set on disproving that thing. I'm gonna jump in stream chat, so if you decide, like, if you're at a spot, you feel like, yeah, I'm just make life easier for you if you want it to be. Specialization's not transferring. I said it's good for longevity players who want to try out more characters. I can see that. I think I think it would be really tough, because, yeah, I think if like for instance, the investments I've made on Vex so far, Rafa's gonna want something different. I'm gonna want to start and build into different trees from the beginning. If I had to go in and I had level 50 on my specializations and had to grind the next however 50 more to get the ones on the other trees that I want for Rafa, it's going to be 50 levels of higher level XP that I have to grind instead of 1 to 50, right? So I agree. I think it's better that now. I think it's strange that they said they would, and they didn't. Now, is there a middle ground that I think would have been better? Maybe. I don't know what you could do otherwise, but... Well, it didn't work. You know what? This one's got Torgue stickies on the actual shotgun itself. That's kind of wonky. Right, why can't I? There we go. What? How did that miss? Say for comrades, make a Rafa and go and make another. The specialization should transfer, but if you have a Rafa then want to make another aim on, I don't think it should. I agree with that. I think that's fine. Yeah, I mean, because there's no way to turn them off, though. You'd have to make a way to turn, because you can unspec the actual perks you get, right? But you can't turn off the stat bonuses that you get. So for fresh runs, you would have those pluses to gun damage, melee damage, etc. from the rip. So you'd have to, much like they did in BL3, have the option for you to turn them off. If they did that, I think that's fine. What? Come on, dude. Chill. That's going about as poorly as it could. There we go. Oh, that's not a shield. That's a lumberjack. Wish there was an easier way to do this. No, there is not. Oh, what is this? There's a quest for Borderlands 4, but I have no idea what it is. It just tells me it exists. Oh, wait, there's a... Oh, chill, y'all. I don't want to mess with you guys. Oh, wait. Hey, we got one. I don't know if it's any good, but... Knockback. Armor segment break, knockback, knocks back enemies. And missile swarm. Okay. And grant movement speed. So every time I melee, I get 30% movement speed for 5 seconds. Sure. I mean, at some point, it'll just be ubiquitous. I mean, you'll have them all, and I don't think they'll change it. I really don't. I think it's fine. It's a grind, and you know what is it? It's 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 140 levels. Like, I'm already at level 54 on Vex, and it's a couple weeks in. It's 8. Sorry, I it's 8 days in. So, you know, I'm a third of the way through, and it's in 1 week on one character. So 1/12 of the way through. That's 3 months. That's 3 months. You can have every point spec'd into for all 4 Vault Hunters. In 3 months. I mean, again, that's playing a whole lot, right? But, right, because it's tied to Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, and you unlock that when you start a new character at level 30. But if you start a new character fresh from level 1, it's not unlocked, correct? I would assume. Unless it is, in which case, that's actually kind of cool. I'd be okay with it being unlocked for like a fresh playthrough at level 1 and you can earn XP simultaneously. That would be okay with me, to be honest. Alright. And you know what? Getting knocked back on that. Oh, you've seen it unlocked at level 1? Okay, I'm okay with that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't dislike that. You know what? Let me go to somewhere I have a bank. I need to go look at all of Vex's. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stick with the classmen I've got. I just don't know if there's any that give points into the blue tree. Because this gives what? What am I getting out of this? I get the shields, which is really nice, but Increased gun damage the more full her shield, and gains damage reduction the less full her health. Okay, that's not useful. Vex and her minions gain increased maximum overshield capacity and duration. While Vex has overshield, she and her minions gain increased damage dealt. Okay. And then kill skill, Vex and her minions gain lifesteal for a duration. Joel showed it off in his most recent video. Got it. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, like I said, I'm okay with that one. And if that's controversial, then so be it. I think if you've already played through... Now, that means you could start a fresh Vault Hunter that you've never played. Like, I could start a level 1 Amon and have it unlocked. I think it should also be, like, once you get to Ultimate Vault Hunter 1 on a Vault Hunter, then any time you do a new playthrough on that Vault Hunter, it's unlocked. And I'm fine. So you can start during it. Because by the time you get to level 30, you'll be where you would have been had it carried over anyways, right? You just basically get a free respec that you can only put in a point at a time while you level up. Almost. So, I'll be okay with that. Let's see, I want class mods, legendaries. I really wish there was a way to filter by Vault Hunter. Oh, and the Borderlands 3 thing is back where the inventory doesn't show the icons of the items. I guess I can see which ones are Vexes because they have... Everyone else's has the exclamation point over it, so that's fine. Alright, so Avatar is the attunement stuff. And then damage reduction, which isn't helpful. Technomancer's not going to be helpful. Bloodshot, but we're not doing that. Oh, it did put them in order. Oh, it does put them in order. Manufacturer does put them in order. Okay, so let's see. I have... Let me just look at the list so I know if I'm missing any. I have a Teen Witch, I have Technomancer. I have an Undead Eye. Spirits. I have the one Illusionist, but I don't know what other points it can roll into. I guess I should find that out. An Avatar, yeah. I'm gonna go see if I can... You just double checked? Okay. But you start at level... or 0 or whatever, level 1, right? Like, so you... It's not like you get what you've already invested with you. So that's fine. You could just not spend the points. Like, that's player agency. It might be annoying. I'm not saying it wouldn't be to have... As someone who doesn't like little pips of notifications on anything, I would hate to know that I've got the thing flashing in the bottom left corner the whole time. But if you really wanted to play through the game again without any specializations, just don't put the points in. And then sure, you hit level, you know, whatever you want, and then you can put as many, then you have all of them. And maybe it's not a perfect system because for whatever reason you're a masochist and you want to not earn any points whatsoever until you've completely done everything else. Like, fine. Sucks. But I think if you want that, then you have the option. And I think it's okay. So let's see, we need to go farm Callus. Just kind of annoying. I really wish they would teleport you straight to the boss fight instead of having to run through the entire thing every time. Like, it's just so arbitrary. Yeah, I think that'd be a smart ability, or a smart option too. 100%. They absolutely need to let you just not have it on. Why can't I move anything? Ah. Thank you. This game can be kind of wonky sometimes.
You know, they say guns don't kill people, but this has me questioning my worldview.
You are all the red flags.
Joel, Junior, your wife play again last night, or are you guys still just starting out in Carcadia Burns? Well, okay. I was trying to be nice. It has its issues. Again, I think I don't know. I get frustrated at certain annoyances, but in general, I choose to say this game does so many awesome things and quality of life improvements over past games that, you know, not to say that the things that are wrong shouldn't be fixed and, like, not to give them a pass, like, not at all, but acknowledge that the good far outweighs the bad, and they will fix the things over time that need to be fixed. I have full faith in that. Let's see, I don't know which of these I need to use. Alright, that one's actually better to use. Tomorrow, so maybe though, because we have an early day tomorrow, yeah. He's got weekend plans. If we're doing that, this is not as good as just using the. She moved. Oh, come on, come on, come on. One time. Nah, darn. Oh, nice. That's cool. I haven't gone to a theme park in I don't know how long. Oh, I love bots. That's half of my viewership is cheap viewers on streamboo.com. I really, my guy. It's not how I'm good, thank you. Oh yeah, I've done Six Flags. Not done Cedar Point, but yeah, I've done the Six Flags here. I grew up in Southern California. We used to go to Magic Mountain all the time, and then I've done over Texas, which is the one here, a whole bunch. Again, just has been forever ago. And then when I was a kid, or say younger, I'll say, up till about 18, we used to have season passes to Disneyland out in California, so we used to do that a whole bunch. Not that that's, I'm not putting that on the same level as like the same kind of theme park, because I much prefer the ones. Wait, what? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, I missed that. But yeah, I definitely do. I'll have to check out Cedar Point. Okay, I do love a good roller coaster. Let's see if I can not shoot this over her again.
Let nothing stop you.
Alright. Definitely works. You just get up point blank and click the button on her face. Does mean you usually blow yourself up, but oh, you're kidding me. I missed my throwing knife, so I didn't get the bleed stack to go burr. And then she killed me. Well, alright. I could just do this a little more patiently and it'll be less bad, I suppose. That was good proper English right there. There we go. Take a half a second to line up your shot and you're good. Okay, I have heard of it. That's right. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about then. I'm curious what the other thing that Ohio does right is. Because I've been. I dated a girl from Ohio once, and I'm not sure I forgot there was even one.
You make questionable choices. Make them pay. Heaven earth.
Yes! Let's go. Alright, we got all 4 skills so we can actually see what it does. If there's one we want to oh, yeah. Apps, there we go, okay. Alright, so the 4 skills we get. Kill skill to restore health. Bonus damage with gun critical hits. Which is a random elemental type. Okay, I have that for this build, but I'm definitely not going to want that for the Reapers. Reapers gain max health capacity and will release a spirit. You can get... I've got 3 points into that. And then minion damage... Oh my... Okay. Well, hang on. 3 points into Spirit Bomb to get max health capacity. It's gonna be 72% max health capacity. And over 10k on the Spirit Bomb damage. Okay. I think I would like some points into the... Maybe, shoot, I don't know. The kill skill to restore health instead, but prolonged construction, boy. They gotta talk to California. I don't know, Texas. Usually Texas is really good about its construction because most of the time stuff is already paid for before it starts. So there's no delays like that, but there have been a couple projects, like big freeway projects. One in particular took like 5+ years, and it was just a nightmare. And then when they finished it, it was like, well, great, we're still probably a lane too short on this. Because that was right before the giant cavalcade of all the companies and people moved out from California, predominantly out here. I will say I get so much hate for being a Californian living in Texas, but I did it before it was the cool thing to do. I did it for refuge. They're doing it for opportunity. I was like, no. I need to be in Texas. Texas is much more my speed. Alright. Well, we'll be doing spirit bombs like crazy. That'll be good. Alright. If we go this route. Because... Oh, gosh. I mean, yeah. That's Cleveland for you. I almost want to get another Teen Witch just to see what other points and what other stats we can get on this. Just out of curiosity. Not that this build needs a whole lot more, but it's got 20% damage dealt roll on this. Oh, what was the roll on that? Phase clone, oh, fire rate. Meh. Assault, you know what? It's a class mod. Maybe this is a dumb idea, but I'm gonna try to farm one more. was like, how cool it would have been if she was just like, cool, I'll give you one more. That would have been awesome. Boom. Come on, drop me one more. Just for fun. Also, since you're here as much as I am, I should ask, what is your preference on music? I usually do anything but, from Michigan tell me all the things wrong with Ohio. Yeah. I mean, I'll say Michigan has its issues too, but certainly being a neighbor of Ohio, helps. Kind of feel that way about Oklahoma. Anything, and I mean, I'm not saying Texas is perfect. Metal? Okay. I did select just a DMCA free playlist I found. And I think there's a little metal in here. I mean, this is a little closer to it. Than some of the other stuff in this. This is generic rock of all types. But alright, I'll see if I can't find something that's got a little bit more metal in it. 'Cause I'm good with that. Oh, what was that? I died as she died? That's gross. Right. Oh, that's too funny. Like, Detroit would be a cool city to go to just for its historic and, you know, kind of iconic nature if it wasn't also just Detroit and all the other things wrong with it. Oh, come on. There we go. Polyjammers. I like that. That's cool. I had, like I said, for the longest time, and probably when you first came in, I was doing just generic, like, house music, I think is what it's called. I grew up on vinyl. So, like, if I could, I'd be playing classic rock this whole time, but they won't let me. Also, that's actually not true. I can set it up to where I can play whatever I want and just have it tracked separately. But I think Twitch might get... I don't know how that works entirely. I just opted for a DMCA free playlist because then I know I'm not going to run into issues. I know you can't have it on the VODs, for sure. But I know there are people that play it on the Twitch side. You can't do it at all on YouTube. But I was like, you know what? It is far easier just to not mess with it. Okay. I'll check that for sure. Oh, come on. How did I not get her before the immune phase? I don't think she's got a way to skip the immune or get her out of it. There we go. Oh, you know what? I also forgot. I could just, I have spread launchers on my rainbow vomit. Which I'm loving more and more. This thing is fun to use. Yo, we got another one. Let's go. Oh, pistol damage. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Honestly? Holy, I just thought, I bet it can roll melee damage. Ugh. You know, I don't know. I've gotten the chain launcher or spread launcher on 2 of them. I don't know. I'll have to check next time I go back to my bank because I have all the rest of them there. I have all but 2 of the combinations, and yeah, I'll say this. Despite the drop, the drop's not actually that bad. Like, you're not sniping from across the room like you are, you know, with other weapons, you know, like the hot slugger and stuff. But even then, the drop's actually not bad, especially with aim assist. It kind of is fine. I've never seemed to have an issue. Flying enemies, yeah, like with aim assist, and the projectile moves quick enough. Honestly, it's not that bad. At least, personally. I haven't had a big issue with it. Alright, let's try to get one more. I'm not happy with that roll. So I'm pushing my luck, and especially if I'm about to say this out loud. No, I got a raffle one. Okay, we're good. I was gonna say, I've only had 2 Vex ones, and I'm not getting like 100 other ones. But I have gotten a raffle one, so. Honestly, what would be crazy is a torch stickies on that shotgun. On the rainbow vomit. That would be crazy. Speaking of hot slugger, I wonder if I could just like run in and tap her a couple times in the face with the crit knife and call it a day. Yeah, actually. Bye. Alright, I am curious. Actually, it should be okay.
You didn't expect me to actually die, right?
Okay, you guys didn't do quite enough. Nope, bummer. No.
The references are stupid.
Alright, come on. Oh, another one. Darn it. Alright. Let me just do a quick run through of these purples, because some of these can actually be good. Just never know. Gun damage, gun status effect damage. Gunfire rate, which is kind of meh, but hold on. Mine gives gun damage and gun crit damage. I'm gonna try this. I do lose a little bit of top end, but we'll see. But I get extra ricochets, which might just be nicer for the mobbing aspect. And I think we're fine on the amount of damage we do bossing. But 50% crit damage is a lot to lose. God dang it. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there for that. And just move on. Although, actually, I'm gonna do one more run. Just want to try. See if there's a noticeable difference in the damage we do.
Giving me goosebumps in a bad way.
You're outnumbered. This ends now.
Alright. The real test is gonna be if... What? The real test is gonna be if, like, mobbing all that, if everything feels the same, but I also need to go. Wait, why can't I... Why can't I get out of here? Why won't this let me out? I don't... What is going on? There's no way out of here. There is no way out. I am... Why am I stuck all of a sudden? Oh. I swear to God, if my Vex is bricked because you don't have a teleporter for some reason, use travel station. So thank you. Holy, I literally had to save quit to get this back. How? What is going on, Gearbox, with your game? Alright. I need enhancements with firmware, and I need a Deadeye. There's a Deadeye. There we go. I have Deadeye back. Alright, let's respec. Alright, in Red Tree. Take these. Blue Tree. That. There we go. And no, we do Grim Reaper and Hellish Harvest. Okay. And I do need a grenade. I have him in here somewhere. I have a Slippy. Because why not? Rep kit. Got a shiny war paint with melee damage. Blood Siphon's probably not terrible. What do I have? 2? I don't know. That'd keep my health full. Might take one of these. Don't splash. I mean, that's got tank and health burst, but not gonna be necessarily running up on them. Overshield and hard hitter. I'll take it. Okay. I'll just take that for the sake of having it on me. Don't need that. Let's take a look at some weapons. Let's see if there's anything. Don't think there's anything that's going to particularly help us. Cryo would actually probably be pretty good, but just because we do more melee damage to frozen enemies. I mean, a 7th sense is always good, but I might already have one on me, but okay, we don't really need that. Okay, we've got knife launcher. Okay, there you go. Not sure you're still here, but if you are, Skylar, the Rainbow Vomit does get the Atlas tracker. Okay, got multiple hot sluggers for some reason. Take that. take the linebacker, which I might have on me already. I don't remember. Don't know if the Hellfire is good. Take it. Got some Chaosins. Don't know if the Onslaught's good. We'll try it. Fire decreased in at 20%, but damage increases. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Yeah, okay. Let's see if there's any armor shields we want. Don't really want a principal. I already have a Timekeeper's new shield on me. Oh, I can put that away. Do I not? I do. Okay. Fireworks would be pretty solid as well, but yeah, I think that's it, because I don't think there's anything in here that's got a ton of bottle lightnings and stuff. Alright. It's over half my inventory, but we're good. Alright. Start with that. Do that. I'm gonna keep the hot slugger handy. Linebacker. I said I really like the Sweet Embrace. Oh, that's level 36. What am I doing? Get out of here. like the sweet embrace. Actually, I enjoy using the sweet embrace. And then we could test the one of these. All right. Let us why does everything like in what world does everything disappear off my map? Like why? Gearbox why? You are oh, Shadow Pelt. I don't want to mess with Shadow Pelt at the moment. Healthy Chainmaster, leaking. For testing's purposes. Why don't we just do, we'll go do this. We'll go do Sydney. I think it's a good little testing grounds to try. All right. Let's see what our Reapers can do. Can I go up this way? Is this faster at all? I think the bigger question is, can I even go up this way? I think the answer is no. I guess I can kind of cut this corner. Right? Just put me... oh. On the other side. Alright. Good to know. Okay. Oh yeah. We're just testing. Wait, this is the first test. Well, if I don't miss. Alright, well, bossing might be a little tougher. Like, I can help, obviously. But I wanted to see what they could do. Oh. I mean, that dagger does quite a bit. I don't. Melee does more than my shotgun does. Almost. Now, I mean, again, if I just... Yeah. Let's get the Grim Reaper in there. Alright. They mob, like, insanely well. Oh, hey, a random super soldier. You know what I will... You know what I probably want? Oh, I didn't even think. I could have probably juiced him with the war paint, but... Hard hitter accelerant, or acceleration, or accelerator, rather. Like, just popping this to get more of them back. This is, alright, so currently we are spec'd, we've got 6 points in red tree, just increasing action skill damage the higher our health. So up to 21% currently. Hasty Friends, Vexter minions gain increased movement, speed, and damage reduction. A, keep them alive. B, help the Reapers go from enemy to enemy a little bit faster. And then, let's see, we've got increased melee, we got 30% melee damage there. We've got the Cursed Blade. I need to remember to hit that and then shoot them, I think. Is like I'm just like, that was my first run with the build, so it's like I gotta remember all the things. Like I could have hit him and then fired with more like an assault rifle. Would have been probably the smart thing to do. Along with the curse damage now triggers on minion melee damage. So I guess they were taking it, I just wasn't shooting him all that much. Which I guess is part of the build, so I should be doing it. Grey Friend's kill skill, just what, 12.5 damage dealt per 12.5% damage dealt per stack, up to 3. Activating the kill skills when they die. We've got melee damage 0.8, so 40% melee damage whenever we deal gun damage. Again, I need to be probably firing with more than just the hot slugger. Melee damage by Vex or her minions has a chance to deal incendiary melee damage. And then, of course, my phase dagger. And then 35% increased minion damage. If you look up, actually, if it's easier for you, and I think about it, I just called it, I literally called it phase daggers on max roll. You should be able to go look at the build there. And then we have given the Reapers the ability to use Hellish Harvest, where they melee 3 times in a row, just more melee attacks, as well as Grim Reaper, so I have a big boy I can summon. I am rocking with the Illusionist right now, but also these guys weren't dying that much. So maybe I just give them plus 40%, or I do plus 40% kinetic damage. And I don't know if that applies. I know it's separate than status effect damage. And it's just they're bad rolls, but because they really weren't dying all that often, so having, and I have 3 into Spirit Bomb. Oh, you know what? That's not true. It gives them max health capacity, which is why they weren't dying. So yeah, that is actually just better. Although, yeah, I dislike the pistol damage. I have an Onslaught I haven't messed with yet. Do I have just like a Vladoff? Something I could pump out a ton of damage with. I've got a Lumberjack. I haven't messed with that really either. The Linebacker's good. I enjoy using the Linebacker. I could use the 7th Sense to pop off more shots. That'd be probably pretty good. The Hellfire I haven't used either. I do enjoy the Sweet Embrace. If you haven't had a chance to use the Sweet Embrace, it's a pretty solid one. I wonder if I... Oh, you know what? That's what I should do. I should totally summon them all as Cryo. So they'll all be dealing Cryo and Incendiary damage. Wait, how do I only have 1 that whole time? Oh, I'm almost dead. That's not great. Just because frozen enemies take more damage from melee. Oh, get me out of here. Oh, that's not cool. You sneak up from behind me? Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you, minions. What? I disagree. I'm gonna die. Well, that run went a whole lot less smooth. I only had... I don't know how. I guess I was in my menus the whole time. I was like, I thought I had more... thought all my cooldowns were off because I was sitting there talking. But yeah, I was in menus, so... Alright. Yeah, let me just use this rep kit to hopefully get them to come back a little bit quicker. I guess I can only have 3 anyways. Alright, and then... I've got... Hard hitter on my rep kit. Let's try this again.
Here's about you.
Nope, wrong button. I want to summon the cryo ones. And a Grim Reaper. Okay. Yeah, like... Mobbing is excellent. I do not like the sound this thing makes when it gets low on ammo. Or is overheating, rather. Okay, not really much bleed. I mean, they're not taking... Like, the status effect damage he's supposed to be taking is not a lot. I'm not leaned super heavily into it. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh god, get me out of here. I'm alive, I'm dead, I'm alive, I'm dead. Let's see. Alright. Now just the boss. We miss.
Something else, aren't I?
Dude. Quit dodging. Alright. Yeah, I mean... It's not a billion damage. Ow. It mobs well. Alright, well.
So here next.
Alright. Yeah. It mobs well. My concern is, like, am I missing a way? Well, I can give them increased incendiary damage and status effect damage, since they're going to be dealing bonus. And, like, the incendiary melee damage chance is 50%, but they deal 150% of the initial damage as incendiary. I could boost that by an additional 40%, and then status effect damage as well. I don't want to go into the... I mean, I could go spec into bleed, but that's gun and... Yeah, gun and skill crits. I can give them... While I'm attuned to incendiary, Vexner minions gain increased crit hit damage and status effect application chance. I'm not sure what I'm... I could probably spec out of the Cursed Blade. I mean, that saves me 6 points. I could also go into Prismatic Ichor and Keen Suffering. Or Portents of Suffering, in fact, the up in the top, just Vexner minions gain 35% status effect damage, and just really lean in on this incendiary melee damage. Oh, I could sneak some action skill cooldown rate in there too. I can get rid of this 21% action skill damage. The 20% damage reduction is nice in the movement speed, but I can steal like 12. I can steal like 17 points and go like what 5, 5, 5, and do I need to do this though? I mean, just... I don't know if I need the 5 points in here. I can go 5 here. I can even spec off of the Phase Dagger, to be honest. I could keep the Cursed and get rid of the 5 in Phase Dagger. It's cute, but it's not needed. And if it doesn't trigger Cursed Blade, and I'm going to have to run up to a boss and punch them anyways, all that means is when I run up to them, I'm going to throw a dagger first, and then I'm going to have to punch a second time. Right? So... yeah, let's Let's go tune a couple things. Isn't a better hub closer, right? I mean, there's this one. Oh, this puts me underneath. I hate this one. Screw it. I hate this town. I'm going up to Sanctuary. It's ironic they made Sanctuary like the best place 'cause it has the training dummies and stuff like that too. So it's just like, hey, you don't have to, we don't have Sanctuary in this game, but we do. Haha. Which is actually fine because you're outside. So let me tweak the build a little bit first. Take those points out. Need those points. I don't want more points there, but oh, you know what? That's crit hit damage. Is there a way to give him crit hit chance?
Inaudio.
I'm really thinking about not having the points into the right side. The max health capacity is insane, but I get... Let's see, I've got 3 out of 3. So if I do that... I put a couple points into there to regenerate health on kills. Alright, let's just try this and see how it feels. I might only want 1 point into here. But we'll see. That and that. All right. Let's go try this again. Wish there was one closer to a auger mine. Right next to that. It's pretty good, but maybe we don't try something we haven't tried yet. Alright. Let me save that. I also didn't test if this melee damage applies to my minions. I don't know if there's a way to tell. I mean, there certainly is the training dummy, but I also need to find me a better weapon. This is not a good way to get up, is it? I can just go this way. Oh, great.
Recognize me from your nightmare? That's a mistake I'll make someone pay for.
That's armor. Alright, let me...
So fast, so fun.
Alright, actually, pretty solid. Okay. Alright, this thing is not a good weapon. Oh no! Alright, well... Oh, it's slow. Like, I don't want to put... points into Bloodletter. You know what? Might make this a little easier. If I just put on the sniper. Nah, we'll do the shoddy. Personal preference.
Best sights in the underworld.
Come back here.
Coming to take you away. I start running.
Okay. I don't know. Hey, mobs. Doesn't boss. Let's go check the vendor. Maurice's, rather. Let's see how these guys do here.
What is happening with your face?
Okay. Yeah, I like this, but ugh. Um. Oof, I am not attuned for that. Okay. No, I need this way. Yeah, that took a whole lot longer than I wish it did.
Screw you! What's happening with your face area?
Hmm. Oh no. I even spec this way, my specters are stronger. Gross. Gadget accelerator. Hey. I was hoping for the melee damage. Oh, I have that. This kill spring might be the right way to go too. Definitely accelerator. Alright, let me take a look. Yeah, I'm thinking I need to take the cursed stuff out. And I could go into here. But then again, it's just a bleed build, and that's the thing, is I'm trying to avoid being a bleed build. Take him out of there and go into here for sure. I don't know where that last point goes. And I don't know if they benefit from fire, right? Let's try it. No, don't mantle. I almost want to take that off. I really wish I could just remove some points here. But alas. Alright. Put a point here, but just again for more minion damage, but I think we'll just do that. Ugh. Singular points aren't that good. There. Just a kill skill. Yikes. Like 4% chance is nothing. Let's just try it. also. Let's put the sniper on. Oh, it's one of you, huh? You're not gonna do anything, are you? Oh, you almost knocked me off.
Why so twitchy?
Oh, oops. Nope. Ooh. Hmm. It's okay at mobbing. It is terrible at bossing. Yeah. I definitely think it's it's all rough all the time here. Oh. Oh. Gosh. Okay, I was unfamiliar with it. What the? Why is this so darn far away? It's probably not if I have something up here to teleport to, but... Yeah. Wait. No, sorry guys, I don't want to mess with you. What? You know what? Eat that. Oh, I'm absolutely dead here. Yeah, I thought. I mean, everyone knows Peacebreaker cannons are strong, but like. Yo, these shred.
You picked the wrong fella to fight, Franco. Who else wants a pizza?
Yeah. I really originally wanted to do the crit chance, but it just drains everything so much quicker. But this just leads into his ordnance, which you can boost with indirect projectile stuff. And they can ricochet now at 25% chance. I mean, this. Yeah, turrets gain a chance to ricochet off targets. Forget. We are going down the left side of this tree. Then we just have to deal status effects. but wait, I think... Yeah, they deal bonus damage in our current element. So as long as we're not kinetic... we should be good. I'll have to check and make sure nobody's done this already, but... Oh, we are going to grab a point here for bonus corrosive. For now. And more gun damage, but I don't think... Yeah, bonus... Wait a minute. Did I read that right? Oh, it's up to 27. Holy. I was gonna say... And whenever we crit, we get action skill duration back, so... Yeah, this is... I'm gonna need, I'm using shotguns and hot slugger, but what I really need to use is, like I said, just Vlad off. Not exactly Torg. Or the Hellwalker would work. It's not nearly as strong, but you know. Doing this and getting headshots, getting crits, it extends our duration by quite a bit. Really hoping to find some dudes. Just gonna run over here. I should have my action skill back by the time I get there. Yeah. That doesn't last nearly long enough, but yeah, I'm digging it so far. You know what? We're right here. No! Why couldn't I hit the flying bugs in front of me? It's like they were here on my rifle, on my shotgun. What butts is that? Alright, whatever. Yeah, I think, let me take a look. So I really haven't looked at his class mods either. Throw a grenade. Actually, let me just see if I can't. Alpha class mods. See if somebody's actually posted pictures. No, but Mental Mars is a awesome homie. Hang on. Might want that open still. Let's see. Okay. Philanthropo. Esgrimidor. And Granazerker. These three. The Instigator also might be one I want to look at. You know what? Wait, I might have all of these. Alright, let me go try to do this again. I really want to be able to fast travel up here. Although I need to grab the deal, which I'm pretty sure is done here. I could just drop like this. Oh, no, I don't have to grab anything. I forgot. Yeah, no. Silly me! I was fighting all those idiots for nothing. Thank you. Thank you, Echo 4. You're not entirely useless. We'll open up our bank so that hopefully we get close to being able to put stuff back in it. So otherwise, we're really limited on what we can carry with us. We are working our way down to. Oh God. Well, both of these, right? And that's actually not bad. We are going to be statusing enemies. But oh God, yeah. Oh, I'm working towards that. God, this is gonna suck because I need Gadgeteer and Daredevil and Killer, I guess, but we'll just keep putting them in here. We'll go and get this. Alright. Class mods, legendary. Oh, it always just keeps them in order? Okay. Alright. Not that one. That's neat, but I don't think that's going to be helpful because we are predominantly red tree, almost exclusively, and a tiny bit into green. Throw an additional one. Yeah, this is probably it right here. Alright. It is Peacebreaker status and Peacebreaker ricochet along with, let me guess, is fire rate and the aiming shock. Oh, there we go. Do you work? No. Only got the one, right? Yep. Alright, let's... Oh. Yeah. One of those is a capstone. Two of those are a capstone. Peacebreaker cannons gain fire rate. And then we can deal bonus shock damage. Which is nice. And per status effect on the enemy. We can give that to them with our weapons, right? We can get free shock while aiming. And just like 1 point to there. What does this one give? 3 into the fire rate, 2 in. So this is not a good roll, and it's shotgun damage, which is whatever. Axial duration is going to be awesome. Yeah, we'll favorite that right away. Oh, shoot. We definitely want both of the capstones. And ordnance damage would be insane. It's like, I'm gonna farm for one that's ordnance damage and hopefully each of the capsules. That is gonna be nuts. The instigator drops from who, though, is the question. Oh, Violictor. He's not bad. We can nuke him pretty easily. Might even be able to do so on Rafa when we get there. With like the ricochet between the hands and stuff like that, should be pretty quick. That's swap the X. Which skills are this? Gun damage, but worse weapon handling. More than 1 point into overdrive bonuses. Doubling all overdrive bonuses to kill skill. I don't know if that like triples them. Oh, that could be interesting. I mean, they're already doubled there, so it's just like super overdrive. It's like feast or famine Rafa. We get 2% gun damage, and we're gonna be scaling our ordnance off. Dude, I don't know if somebody's already made a build for this, but that is gonna be nuts. I gotta hurry up and get him to level 50. Alright, Rafa's next. Alright, gonna call it there for the day. Y'all have a great evening. Take it easy, legends.